There we go. Stream's up. All right. All right, let's get going. We have this walks, weird muscle dude, and we have consequences for failure. So, a person. One of these days, I will have a shotgun like that. So I will admit, I have a save that's a lot further along. I'm not sure how well it's working right now, and we're not going to bother fixing it because what's the fun in joining a world that's already mostly done when we can make a new one? Rocks on the ground. Guess what we'll do is we'll make a mini base up front. We'll make a mini base up front. That way we can just get some basic stuff. And then we'll tear it all down and run halfway across the map. Sticks or roots, that is. Been a hot minute since I played this. Waiting for more updates, more stuff to do, more things to catch. Let's see about getting our stuff going. Drink. More. Let's get some of this water up here. This game had like a true end game, maybe speedruns in the future. I mean, I guess we could just do like speedruns for other stupid things. But speedruns in the future, maybe? Yeah, we'll see. here. We don't need the metal right now. No position to fight the great mammoth. That one is. Whenever we're recharged. Alright. Stone, one mighty pick swing at a time. Iron, not like we need it right now. Axe. We got 2 tools. Need those yet. Do the big one for now. And then basic. We're gonna need that for where we are headed. Good. Bother with a bow. We'll be fine. Gonna need those clothes and stew. Or we're gonna need a box and a fire. And grab the spear. Let's grab the spear. Rip up our table real quick and get moving. Disassemble. What? Oh, perfect. You in a minute. We'll need more ways to get down there. So if we can get down there before nighttime properly falls. We're not going to be able to see anything when it gets dark. Well, maybe. We'll see. Day 1, we've been very unproductive. That's it. What we're going to do is we're going to poke you. Hurry, hurry. And hopefully we can get all this done before we freeze to death. Look at that, it's a lot of clock. Come on. Fish we take off, we should probably make a crap ton of balls. And yeah, we good. Now I need these Paldim, I do not know how to say that. Fragments, I know I need a lot of these, but what else do I need? Stone and wood. Alright, well that should be enough to get us going. Even if we're nowhere near being ready. Something in this area. I can ignore you. I think that's what the biosphere. Yep, that's exactly what No, don't do it, Mr. Depresso. Come on. But you guys are all depressed. Come on. Whoop, we're gonna die. Not what I intended. All right. Let's see if we can get this going now. We may need a temporary base. Really want it to be temporary, but I don't have my other tricks on me. Alright, figure out what else we want. Much as I would love to do an outright adventure playthrough, or just running around adventuring, we're gonna need a place. Beware, this isn't personal. It's me trying to get you as a friend. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna stab you a whole lot. And then so that works. Really there. So there. Good. Great. Let's pull this up. Just go up to the upper clearing. Sorry, bud. Healing will have to wait. Yes, we pulled everything out. So much for the roaming. We will plan on roaming in a bit when we have more options. But for now, start setting up here. You in for the time being. Not much, but there's some. Revenge and hindsight, it would have been better to grab one of those cats. Now we'll go fix that in a second. Okay. Go get one of those cats. That way we have a little builder man at our base. Here, don't mind me. I only have a stick. Poke. Poke. Poke pokes. Perfect. Welcome to the team. And cat. Oh. Stuff out of the way. Thank you, friendo. Okay. Formative. Formative. Alright. That one deer, that'd be pretty great, but then again, we should also. Are we looking at to upgrade? That's a wooden chest. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Let everyone come over and do their thing while we gather wood. We can make lots of power balls. If we can make ourselves an infinite supply of power balls, then no one can stop us. Except for everyone who has better stuff than us right now. Which is everyone. Right now all we have is a sharp pointy stick. And an axe. Fascinating. Hi, you. I need more. Lots more wood. What are you gathering? Alright. Please do not challenge that. That would have been bad. Hmm. And there we go. Goes with that. And yeah, we're good now. caffeine. Everyone pulled out of it now. I have enough carry weight to get this back. Am I kidding? We need a base. The base of operations, we can do so much more. Alright. Thanks, little buddy. You just cost us everything. Bye. We're gonna go forward and more towards. By them being so anal about this, but I want my usable space. Besides, it's a good way to burn the night away. We now include a decent portion of water. Now going further off that hill. That's probably about as good of a spot as any. Let's set this up over here. Wrong button. Go grab that. Oh, now we got a chest. We should be able to here and yeah. Wrong button. Oh. Yeah, be bad. Well, there's someone who we're going to need to go down and say hello to before we can start really building our base. Jim! Perhaps we'll just call him Mr. Deer. What are lambs? They're not what we're looking for. There they are. There you are. What was I thinking? I should have thrown out the Firefox to initiate the battle. Whatever. I made a stupid decision. Hmm. berries. Bad sheeple, but whatever. Hill we will go. Go. That's new. Nothing here that's really fine. Now you really don't have anything worth selling at the moment, so yeah, you can be on your way, dude. Right? Head back down and see if we can challenge those deer again, and this time be smart about it by actually using our pals instead of just using our face as shield. That's my brightest moment. chill out here, dude. You're more than welcome to. Later in the game, you're going to be quite useful. Come on, Firebutt. Looking for EP deer. Ooh. Very good. Oh, I think it got kicked to the box. Sucks to be me. Definitely want that. Something is different. New stuff in here. Let me guess. Tomcat's later or is he earlier? Or is he one of the ones that doesn't get skill thing? Grab that. Have the you angry? Did you know what I did to your cousin? What this is? Oh, we don't have an incubator yet, but that'll be useful. Hmm. Up top. Hmm. Ah, dear. Come on, get him. And should build. If you're willing to stay there, bird, I'll be back. Let's hope Bird cooperates. Save ourselves a lot of time in exploration if he does. It'd help if we could catch one of those elk, but I need to do some stuff first. Speaking of which, let's just pick up the technology for it now. All right. All right. Go. All right, you're right. It probably despawned while we were doing all that, but hopefully it hasn't. Where's the Yeah, Mr. Bird despawned, and I know he's not ultra common. I think we're going to wrap up this game here for now, and we'll pick up this adventure later. Yeah, more to come there. What we're going to do is we're going to use the bathroom real quick. Then on to the next game. In the meantime, the next game can be starting. I was hoping not might join us, but looks like that's a big fat no. Right. So let's now bring us back. Hello again. I'm here. Oh, where are we going? Let's fly some jets. No, I want to do air assault. Not realistic. Let's do arcade. Let's see if we can find an aircraft match tonight. Only gonna do probably 1 or 2 rounds. And then move on to something else. Because War Thunder is just. It'd be like that. Hmm. We can get a few more nights of being able to hang with other people so that we can get more conversation than me trying to figure out how to talk to myself. Uh, or perhaps one of these days I'll actually have an audience. We'll see. Anybody who's watching this after the fact, I think right now there's only quote unquote one viewer. Right now I'm not sure if it's someone I know or someone I don't. you. Hey, buddy. And it went after its missile anyways. That's good. Oh, shut up, Betsy. It's already too late for him? No, it isn't. Okay, then. Like, if you're gonna have the realism where the missile isn't always guaranteed to hit the enemy, or will occasionally ignore flares when it's, like, at certain distances and stuff, couldn't you at least also add the feature to where if somebody's going to be hurling missiles at you, really? Yeah, they could at least add the feature that if you're tailing somebody that close behind, there's a high probability that the missile may end up going after your buddy instead. It's actually a really interesting quirk of air-to-air combat. Oh, hey, yeah, we got these great radar-guided missiles, which will go after just about anyone. Radar or heat seekers. They both have a tendency to do this where they'll just grab the wrong target and go after it. Which, once again, if you're going to have your missiles randomly chasing other missiles or crap like that, why can't it do it to people's buddies? Oh, whoops, you accidentally shot your buddy down because you decided to fire while they were right next to each other. Man, would that be a frustrating mechanic to deal with. But when you're point blank in a gun duel with somebody else, it would make most people pause for thought. Well, hopefully. Mm-hmm. See, bud. All right, this aircraft's Mm-hmm. Mm. Good job, dude. I was already going down, but I guess you're that desperate to steal the kill from your teammate. All right. Every single time I play high tier aircraft, I'm reminded how much high tier aircraft suck. Every so often, you'll have the awesome epic round, and then you'll end up with a lot that are kind of like this one, where you're literally trading aircraft the entire time. Half the time, your missiles don't do what you want them to, and the 2/4 of the time when they do, well, I mean, they do. And then you can never really have epic gun duels because, well, you go in for the epic gun duel and somebody else kills you. Or somebody just nukes the other guy with a missile. Because, you know, missiles are everywhere. Smooth. That wasn't what I wanted, but whatever. That was my bad. Didn't hold the missile long enough. Can you not? Cargo ship, why are you armed? I mean, you're a cargo ship in the modern era. Why are you bothering to shoot? That's one thing I wish they would roll back is, I wish they would adjust is that, AA guns up against jets really isn't, particularly fast jets, the slower ones is understandable, but up against fast jets, without some type of radar guidance, you typically can't hit them. Not impossible, but just unlikely. And again, some of my facts may be outdated. I wonder which is true. Oh, good. Here we go. Starting to have a match now, and not just a one-on-one whose missile connects first deal. Only for me to go back to which missile connects first deal. Ah, nope. An enemy F-16. I will you down. Flares. Combat flares. Harder and afterburners. Where are you? Oh, let's get these flares back. We need your speed. And that's us out of flares, so let's hope nobody else fires on us. Oh, let's just drop into the rocks. Hard to shoot somebody down with missiles if you can't spot them. Mm-hmm. Where was the missile warning on that one? That's another thing. Oh, hey, look, a lot of your modern aircraft have generally some type of anti-missile system. Well, missile warning system. I shouldn't call it anti-missile because we might have that these days, but yes, squad. What? Killed enough people to class as an ace. Or is it more than that? Yeah, I guess it depends on who's counting. You're going to do something dumb, but I want to run a mouse. If you couldn't tell by my setup, that's I want to run a mouse. I hope that we get down tiered, but oh well, if we get up tiered, it just means we won't have the mouse for long. It takes so long to get around the battlefield. I wish that E100s were affordable. I'd totally run a mouse E100 setup. I also wish that they had the right turret. The one thing that this game has completely wrong is they show the E100 with the mouse turret. And don't get me wrong, the mouse turret is neat and all. Makes Porsche. But the Henschel mouse turret, or aka the mouse 2 turret, since there's a good chance that if the mouse tank's production hadn't been delayed, it would have been moved over to that turret since it fixed the shock trap issue. Our entire video is dedicated to stuff like that, but I will happily explain it some other time. I don't feel like explaining it tonight because I got an MG42 on the roof, gun, extra fuel. Yes, that one fuel tank will be enough to get me across, I don't know, the street. No, it'll be enough to get me across Egypt. We gotta be ridiculous about this. That's so funny. Yeah, that's not good. That wouldn't be that aggressive. I know the game somewhat has it modeled, but it's hard to say with the real one that doesn't even work. But for anyone who's unaware, so for anyone who likes being eco and green, this is probably one of the greenest tanks ever produced because it's a hybrid. That is kind of a joke, considering that this thing still barely gets, well, probably still barely got like 5 gallons to the mile. But considering that it actually did exist, and according to some people, some sources, it saw combat? Question mark. According to the story I heard, it saw combat around its testing facility. Question mark. I don't fully believe that myself, just because I haven't seen any evidence. Just heard the story and went, sounds plausible. Just because something's plausible doesn't mean it happened. Sorry, sir. I have armor. Okay, so let's fix that radiator before we go on. We got time. We got armor. Why can't they give me a full-length barrel? The secondary 75 would be so much better if it had a longer barrel. Oh, hi there. What? Higher. Like, right. It's gonna be at that range. Come on back out. What? True knockout. Okay, that's bullshit. That's bullshit game and you know it. Complete bullshit. Anybody who doesn't get why. Maybe one of these days I'll show you how to repair a mouse tank. Maybe. Either way, I flippin' hate overpressure mechanics. So dumb. Yeah, that's what the game was claiming there, that a pressure wave which hit the engine bay of the vehicle somehow went through the sheet of steel that protects the drivers, plural. You have the driver slash radio and co-driver up front, and then the full crew in the back. The gun crew of 2 loaders, gunner, and commander. Totally not horseshit in any way, right, War Thunder? Most realistic combat game ever. I'm never gonna get them as a sponsor. Why am I shooting myself in the foot like this? It's a cool game, it's a fun game, but War Thunder, if you're gonna advertise that you're accurate, please make your armor mechanics accurate. I get that that's hard because there's a lot of like nuance and particulars about armor and how it actually works, but I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone would be on board with you taking actual cannons, taking treated sheets of steel, actually, actual heat treated metal. Get out of here. And then just firing these guns at the treated plates. Preferably, if you could, of the varying thicknesses and stuff. And have fun with it. Give us more. Give us accurate stuff based off of actual testing. Preferably biased-free testing, but heavy tank over there. Dudes, move up. You want to see about flanking the heavy back here? Seeing anyone over here? So. A light tank backing us up. He's nothing. He's a featherweight. Definitely a tank right up there. On. We got a tank off to our. Turn. Elevate. At least we have someone over there who can shoot. We set up like right up here. Ammo doesn't allow us to blend in that well. Moments like this that make me want to. I want to be dedicated in favor of the whole camo on the rooftop. They can't see me yet. Stupid airplanes. Because I can guarantee I'm going to die to cast, but. On the one hand, I hate the bushes. On the other hand, like, they have their moments. Where's the next IS-6? So we're America, US, Britain, Israel. Okay, so. Alright, just ignore the big king tiger on the hill. Totally not a problem to your team at all. He's entering the building, so we might get a chance to shoot at him there. Oh, there he was. Have bullets? Hmm? I must have just come up. I'm skeptical if that would have pinned, but okay. Long barrel 90? Maybe? Probably? Maybe? Leaning towards maybe? I mean, the frontal plate on these things would... But it is a 90, so... Yeah, probably. Come on, team. I grab the panther, that way we would have had a chance of actually getting over there. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Let me guess, most of my team is... Thanks. Hi, me. How are you doing? Wash and Max made it by safely, but we're definitely... Just turn our turret just to be safe, though. That was friendly. I wonder how much enemy cast there is in the air. Barely not a lot. There, they just haven't decided to go after the big moving brick yet. Oh, hi there. No, pull it forward! Oh, there's another dude there. Hi. Why, hello there! Of course. It bounces up into his gun and doesn't take out his gun. Keep going this way. If he turns to engage us, our teammates will kill him. If he doesn't engage us, we'll eventually get far enough around his side to kill him. Let's say lose-lose situation for him, and all we have to do is keep... Why, hello there. Oh, no ammo there. That's sad. Okay, well, we can go for a crew kill. There. Yes, sir. I have a King Titan. Rawr. Extra shell and move up. Oh, hi there. What? Oh. So, do you want to run that by me again? Just to think I wanted to kill him. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, let's run a panther. That way we have a chance. Nope. And that's match. GG's to the team. Sorry about my whining, but I am still not the biggest fan of this game. Even if it seems that, well, there's some times where I'm half decent at it, and other times where I'm not. Got the weasel. Go again to get the weasel. The weasel worth getting. Let's see. Already pretty familiar with this tank. Small itty bitty boy with massive chain gun. Well, I say massive, but that big. Can't really pin most tanks. Then again, this is an AA tank, so it's supposed to go after you guys. Even though I have a feeling that this is more meant for... I really should just set this to realistic. That way. The weasel. It's adorable. But at the same time, like... He's dead. Not a big surprise. Hmm. Still don't pick the look of that tank. Perfect. I'm gonna run an AA tank. I like running the Kugel Blitz over most. This tank, I'm excited to get it, even though it is particularly it in terms of its anti-tank capabilities will be absolute garbage. But I'm not here for anti-tank capabilities. I'm here to throw tactical shovels at people and watch them die in hilarious fashion. I run the Brits right now. I want to run Israel right now. Maybe I'll start grinding Israel seriously if I decide to buy this. Well, then again, do I really want to give War Thunder my money? We'll see. If War Thunder decides to sponsor me, then maybe I can reconsider some things. But right now, there's no real chance of that happening. I barely have an audience as it is. Hopefully, there will be that day where I can sit back and come back to this video and just laugh at it. But I mean, until that day comes, joke's on me. Why do I torture myself with this game? How am I using those shells? Those shells are fun. Except for when they're not, and they don't work. Yeah, we'll wrap up War Thunder on this tank snoop. Ow. I hope people still haven't figured out how to kill this thing. Depends on when it's on sale. Typically around those time frames, people figure it out how to kill it just because, well, oh hey, they're everywhere. let's do this, German. Start out with you. Hopefully get some more upgrades done on you. Then we'll swap over to the T-14 so that everyone thinks that we're just a random player who's running under 2 tanks. Well, sort of. Dog, I would push you and try to help you to the front, like the naval vessel that you are. But, yeah, you don't need an explanation. You know why you're slow. I wish I had managed to get one of those when they were available. Who knows, maybe I'll get an opportunity some other time. Oh, that's a tank. Huh. I think they had the machine gun port. Which if so, like, fair, but still screw you anyways, dude. It's always annoying to be one-tapped, but how this game works. Technically, it's accurate. I'll have to be aggressive, but... Imden, are you okay? Imden? Hopefully, he comes back to us. Mine arcade. No, more realistic. Okay. T-14's just faster than most. Who's shooting? Oh, it's you. I hate Cass. I still want to know what ground players actually like Cass. The AA gun around and I was a mile away. No. Nope, just War Thunder being War Thunder. How do we waste a backup to get into a match? No. Always great when you get put into a situation where your heavy tanks just the armor doesn't work. Actually, I'll say right now that is the most frustrating aspect of top tier tanks. The M1 Abrams is a phenomenal example of this in action. do customization, go X-ray. So up here, you have this excellent composite armor, which, as far as I'm aware, according to a lot of the stuff I've seen, read, etc., this composite armor is some of the best in the world. There aren't very many tanks that have better armor, and as far as I'm aware, they're outside of aircraft munitions and missiles. There isn't a whole lot that can actually go through this. And when you're playing top tier tanks, you get hit in this bottom plate at all in the M1 Abrams, you're dead. Get hit through the cheeks, you're dead, which is ironic considering how much thicker it is up here in comparison to down here, but you're dead. Top tier play, it's a lot of who shoots first. Unless you're fighting leopards or Russian tanks, then they're just, or the Swedish tier 10s. Yeah, if you run into one of these suckers, this composite armor, which is based off of the same stuff we were just looking at in the M1 Abrams, this stuff works. It works great. It's phenomenal. These things are pretty tough to kill if they're coming at you head on. And that's what annoys me about them. Why does it get to work here? It doesn't get to work here. It doesn't make sense to me personally. Considering that, if I remember correctly, that armor package was developed by the US and Canada and then distributed to their allies accordingly. Matter of fact, the only issue that I really have with the, most heavily armored M1 Abrams, the real version, the biggest issue I currently have with these versions of M1 Abrams is the fact that they don't have trophy. Which, for anybody who's completely unaware of what trophy is and the insanity of it, that right there is a hallmark of trophy. I have a British Challenger in this game, which is supposed to have trophy, but they didn't give it to it. But the idea of trophy is that if you have an incoming projectile or missile, trophy is supposed to identify it and then destroy it before it can hit your vehicle. So you have a projectile here, roughly there in space. System hopefully has ID'd it sooner, and then fires the munition off to take it out right here instead of allowing it to hit the tank. So it's especially effective up against missiles right now, and most of your heat warheads, but not. From what I understand, Sabos can still get through pretty effectively. I could be wrong on that because a lot of that's still classified, and I may be talking like I have a seat of authority here, but no. Once again, a lot of this information is classified, and there's a lot of this stuff that generally when we're talking about Western equipment, whatever it says it can do, yeah, that's typically the low ball numbers, not the outright capabilities. Man, I would love to work to get this thing. Because on the one hand, I hate it. On the other hand, I love it because I hate it. Like this is just one of those designs that you love to hate because it just baby Abrams. And the idea behind it is solid, but based off of everything I've heard in this game so far, this thing's trash. Which is sad because that is supposed to be a direct upgrade to this. There's one thing I want to check though while we're talking madness. Yeah, it has the ridiculous armor. So in theory, if they hit the turret, which unfortunately it's an M1 Abrams turret and not a Leopard turret, which means they're going to get right through. Oh, and as for the British tank I'm referring to this thing. This system, from what I heard about this tank, granted this is hearsay, don't know exactly, but this was supposed to be as part of a trophy protection system. which was supposed to be more thoroughly integrated into the turret. And it doesn't do that. It doesn't act like that. It's a complete hogwash in terms of that. I wonder if they pulled the small line off this thing. Nope, it's still there. Feels like more vehicles should have small liners, but whatever. Whatever. I'm pretty sure there's documents which talk about what vehicles they actually bother to mount them on and which ones they don't. There's some things that seem obvious to put on everything, and then when you actually get into the numbers and you need this much space inside of your tank for it to be comfortable, you need this much of X, this much of Z. It makes sense why you wouldn't put all of your latest and greatest tech, especially because when we're talking about soldiers, they don't want halvesies equipment. They want effective equipment. And the problem with any experimental piece of tech. So a really good example is this thing. These things, this entire system up here is experimental. The experimental system. If I remember correctly, they're supposed to, was it this one or its cousin, which fired the dirt missiles? No, I'm thinking these. These are meant to fire a derpy, large caliber missile round. These, as well as these. Oh, it's both of them. Good. So these are meant to fire a missile round, which is supposed to be super effective up against enemy vehicles. I don't remember all the particulars. I just remember that they had issues with how well they functioned, which, on top of the round just being expensive, which is already bad news, they didn't always work. And especially when we're talking about the guys in the field, they don't like experiment. They don't like being the test subjects. They don't like being test dummies. Basically, if you're going to issue something to the troops out in the field, it better work, or they'll just start leaving it behind. Hmm. Let's see. Want to work tonight? Want you to work tonight? Yeah, let's do a quick round or two. Just some instant actions. Let's bring it back. I should probably help myself by doing that. Yeah, we'll start doing that tomorrow. Sorry, background stream stuff. My background stream stuff, background recording stuff. Of course, you want to stream the semi crappy game that's epic once you mod the crap out of it, and it don't want to run. Alright, I'll have to figure out what's up with that. What are we doing? Could just go back to War Thunder and continue to complain about it. Want to for reasons. I like perpetually complaining about a game, but some games are just rough. Bark, bark. Could do that. Game I don't really feel like. Or maybe. Oh, there was that. Sorry, quick side quest thing here. Okay, we'll get. There's that. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, making decisions on my end. Now making doing checks to see if I can make those decisions. Mhm. Mhm. So we won't go that extravagant. But we can order that, and then we'll have it. Second thought, we very much can, because the dang Steam sells, or sells on Steam. Is there anything else? That way we have more stuff for tomorrow. Nope, that's too expensive right now. We're gonna have to wait until later. All right, we'll get that taken care of. That'll give us a new game for tomorrow. And then we'll actually dig out this stuff for making that game funner to play. Accept. All right, sweet. All that's dealt with. There. Let's play a quick, like, a smaller game. So we got a controller for this game. No particular reason. As the power of the sun. I think this is where my chat and stuff is. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, come on, Discord. That dude? Hey, we're here. Let's just go. Let's just go. No, we're just gonna start. Right, we need to make sure the robot has. You guys like just heck off. Or property, man. Can I just get a tool from these guys? get that your entire thing is that you guys are like guys, but please back off. Mr. Robot, please kill them. Where's the bucket? Where's the bucket? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hi. Oh. I don't know why the controller is so preferred over this, but whatever. Over mouse and keyboard, but whatever. Come on. Uh-oh. No way to command the bot. Yes, there is. Okay. Okay. Let's see what he does. Oh, right. Since he's no longer using the axe. Build even faster or increase water capacity. Auto mines near. Well, we can't afford that, so that's off the table. We don't need the break. Yeah, we'll go with fixture. What's next? Or even faster track. Let's do this. That way we'll be ready for. Or. No, I want that one. off our engine. Come on, keep getting us through. Pick over here. Water moving. The iron over there. Don't want to finish up track connections until we are ready to move. Alright. Got another bolt. Only one that time. Nope. Don't want to go yet. So, into dynamite. It's the converter. To storage, or we can store that way. Really want the converter? Hopefully we'll get another opportunity at it later. Can we pick up both versions? Oh, this is great. Oh boy, are we getting close. That you died. I wonder what those cows are going to do. Set our operations. Alright. Give it a minute. Are they a tool? Got another singular bolt. What are you? Using dynamite, man. What's this one? Increase stacks further or increase. Do that. I don't know if that was smart, but then we have an extra bolt for next time. Hopefully we see another one to pick up. All right. The Great Bridge project was almost done. If I had another player, I'd probably go with this off. Because it's kind of annoying trying to command that AI while trying to get what you're trying to do done. Have a look at the second one of this game. Mm. I see. The second one is still in development. Okay. That's what's going on there. I get it now. Unreal 2 is currently in development. So what are we doing now? Hmm. Giant Fallen Order? Maybe. Hmm. Alright, seeing how we were playing a controller game anyways, and that there's a game that I have been playing, I'd be fine with. I want to play on the PC because of issues. Do this one. And controller should work great. Please give me an opportunity to adjust settings. Ah, yes, Hopperton. Not quite. The Shire. Nice to see that the big studs are just floating. That's gonna be more for the future. Keep subtitle off. Video. Hey! Link off. Hey, alright, everything's working now. No, we don't. There. Oh. Things good there, good there. Settings. Turn that off. Alright. Once again, we're going to go off of it's going to be more interesting for you guys to see this from the start to finish. Get ready, guys. If you're not familiar with The Lord of the Rings, then I'd suggest you watch it. We're here for the Lego version, though.
It began with the forging of
Which,
the
from what
great
I've already
rings.
played, pretty good.
3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest, and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords.
All this plays, I'm gonna
great
get my
miners
water.
and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9. 9 rings gifted to the race of men who, above all else, desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. One ring to rule them all. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
I'll let go. There we go. Also, he's back. Money. I remember correctly, this mission's pretty long. Again, a lot of missions in this one are pretty long. Gonna run around and just collect money for a minute. Got too close to the border there. We don't have any other characters who are digging yet. First thing that is dead chick. Plays Lord Elder. Ah, yes, the volcano. See. Calm down, I'm only here to kill you. So nice of them just to wait their turns.
Victory was near.
Oh no, this part.
But the power of the ring could not be undone.
I don't know if they should have done those portions, but oh wait. Yes, we want to save. Perhaps after this we'll start doing challenge runs. We'll see. Alright. Yep. hit the little minions who are less of a... Oh, right. So keep switching us back to this character. Not this guy. He's the best. He's the best. It's a shame that his role is so short-lived in the actual movie because, well, he's a great guy. What's out on? Oh, I see. That's on the label. Petra shins! It's lucky that I don't have my tactical shovel. You'd be dead by now. Alright, come on, do your major attack. Okay, perfect. Now we come over and keep your mace, because somehow that hurts you? Question mark? Some attack. And now we're just playing the waiting game. I would imagine this part is there's probably somebody who speedruns this game, and I'd imagine this part's one of the killers. Do the big one. I did not want to hit you. Ah, your stick is broken. Oh. No, don't hurt him! Not the old man!
It was in this moment that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. Of Middle-earth was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever.
Isildur, hurry! Follow me.
And it's quite interesting to have him tell this part with this, considering that in the movie this was broken up a bit. Fair warning, we are going to be getting distracted all the time here because of money. Lava. Nice and toasty in here. Maybe a little bit too warm. Who knows? We have a sword. More money. Oh. Ah. That's not good. Alright, well. I do not like how limited they are. You are up front. Be nice if some of these early tile ones you could do right away instead of having to wait forever. Pretty sure you'll see what I mean here as we go through. Then again, looks like tonight this is all that we're really in for. Maybe this in the second one. Come here, elf boy. Madden. Lego games. Never the most well-constructed of games. They are still fun. A lot of fun. Just need to buy one more Sauron statue. Yay, we have money. Dang it, we have no hobbits with us. Gosh dang, we need more hobbits. Need hobbit seeds. Hobbits in? Hobbit I'm not sure. But we need more hobbits. And again, we're gonna have plenty soon enough. Yay, we made some extra. Ah, yes. This part.
Into the fire! Destroy it! No. Isildur!
But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own.
I'm glad they showed that.
It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. For 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. Until... the ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the Misty Mountains. For 500 years it poisoned his mind. But something happened then the ring did not intend. It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable.
What's this?
A default
A
reflection map.
hobbit, Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
A ring.
We have time for another mission. Let's do it. Yay, 2 pieces of mithril. I wonder where that will come in handy. Whoa.
So you mean to go through with your plan, then?
Yes, it's all in hand. All the arrangements are made. I'm old, Gandalf. I need a holiday. You will keep an eye on Frodo, won't you?
2 eyes, as often as I can spare them.
I'm leaving everything to him.
What about this ring of yours? Is that staying too?
You're right, Gandalf. The ring must go to Frodo.
On the one hand, I wish they would have built this out more
The ring is still in your pocket.
and shown everything.
Yes. Goodbye, Gandalf.
Goodbye, dear
But again, I guess you gotta leave some cool stuff in the movies. Or for the books, for that matter.
Till our next meeting.
Bilbo! Gandalf? He's gone, hasn't he?
He's gone to stay with the elves. One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, find them.
This is the One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron.
I
Sauron
get
was
why
a-
they condensed the scenes.
cover all the lands
Come
of
on.
second darkness.
Frodo, he must never find it. Get down. Confound it all, Samwise Gamgee! Have you been eavesdropping?
I ain't been dropping no eaves, sir, honest. Oh! What must I do?
Make for the village of Bree. I'll be waiting for you at the Inn of the Prancing Pony. I must see the head of my order. You'll know what to do. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
welcome to the open world aspect of this game. I still don't know fully how I like the open world aspects of most LEGO games, but this one did good. Or at least it's done good as far as I've seen. Which isn't much, mind you. So, the other playthrough that I'm referring to, I was playing this on the Steam Deck. And evidently the game does kinda work. Emphasis on kinda. It, on the Steam Deck, there's a weird texture glitch issue. I'm pretty sure somebody, if there isn't a mod, somebody could easily make a mod that fixes it. But any splotches of water like this, or just water in general, has this weird overriding, like, rainbow white glowy effect. I'm pretty sure that it's something to do with the water texture. That, it just isn't applying correctly on the Steam Deck specifically. And because of that, you literally cannot see certain segments of maps. So, where I ended up stopping, and I'll bring it up when we get to the mission, but in one of the missions, it is literally unplayable because the effect is just covering the screen. So you're doing a lot of guesswork on a map that should be easy. If somebody wants to give it a try, though, and, you know, use it as like an interesting challenge mode, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. I just wouldn't recommend it. And again, maybe some people consider me weak for not trying to figure out how to solve it. Maybe this playthrough will give me the answer to how to solve the segment that I'm stuck on, and then from there I can just go and do it. But first time playing through the game and having that weird water texture glitch. Not helpful. I know it's a bit too much to ask for, but it would be nice if the devs would come back and... You know what? Let's quickly patch this so that works on the Steam Deck. Maybe Steam can leverage some of that Steam money to get it done, but I doubt it. This is still an older game, and even though I'm sure there are people out there who really do like it, like the person who recommended this to me. Thanks for that again, by the way. Yeah, that you don't really have a general audience, so the only way to get hype back for this would be to remaster it, and even then, you'd probably want to try and do that alongside of like a re-release for the movies or something. You know, something to give people a reason to, you know, have eyes on it. We'll destroy everything later. We'll let these people have their fun. Always important to save your progress. So outside of missions, these are primarily your fast travel points. Haven't really used them yet, so don't know how exactly they work outside of you go up to the thing, you interact with it, and then I guess it teleports you? Would be my guess. Huh. Yeah, so as I was stating before, the Steam Deck glitch would make it to where these platforms here would be literally invisible. Because you just wouldn't be able to see them because of the weird texture glitch. Alright. Break 60 thou. It's there. If we break a few more things, we'll be there. Funny, Lego's normally all about building, and then in all their video games ever, it's destruction all the way. We need Mary for fishing. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, you can do this. So, unlike in some of the previous Lego games, I'll say right now my feelings about the most recent Lego titles are a bit mixed. Admittedly, when it comes to the newer Star Wars stuff, I don't really care for it. So the new Lego Star Wars game, there's 2/3 of it that I like, enjoy playing, and then there's the other third that's just like, I really don't like the stuff attached to this, and even though the game itself is pretty fun, don't really like the characters, don't really care for them. I have my reasons for disliking it. I'm not going to go into them here. Either way, porn abuse. I'm going to get an earful about this later. That puns aside, though. Yeah, the older Lego games, one of the things I absolutely loved was, hey, this style of character has this particular attribute. So any character with this particular attribute, any character of this style, so, for example, female characters will always have the highest jump height, no matter what. Unless you... I can't remember if you could do it with the custom characters, if you could make them do it. I'd have to go back and play them a bit and double check that. But yeah, so like female characters would always have the higher jump height. In Indiana Jones, he had the whip, and short characters can always go through the doorways. Characters with lightsabers always can use the Force. And characters with red lightsabers can use evil Force, which allows you to use normal Force, but then also the evil Force. Evil.
Frodo! Mary! It's Frodo Baggins! Hello, Frodo!
I get that sort of happened, but poor pig. Imagine what they're gonna do to him when they find him with all of this stuff. I think we should get off the road. Get off the road!
Get off the road! Quick!
Of course. Ah yes, this mission. To get the whatever the equivalent is of true hero in this one, or true adventurer, however you want to say it, whatever it is. Hey, look, a rock. Wanna know what we do with this rock? We use the special Wii mode. I just remember this from Wii days. I'll admit, if I heard a bird go screeching because of a rock, I would be pretty afraid too. I mean, yeah, have you seen what rocks do to people? Come on. Rocks are just scary. I don't know how that applies to ghost people, but whatever. Or is it the bird he's afraid of? Maybe he had a potato experience. Sam! You're not Sam. You're definitely not Sam. You're Sam. Hello, Mr. Baggins. We have a shovel. Stop pissing, you sound like a snake. I don't like it. A pretty big boulder, I'd be running too. Like Amy, I'm playing a Lego game. Rates. Alright, listen. Go away or I'll file a complaint to your manager. Yeah, that's what I thought. Karen powers always win. Except for when they don't. Which is all the time. Bird. With a weird beak. Come on, Sam. A lot of people think that Frodo's the true hero. It's Sam. We'll get to that when we get there. We don't have the stuff that breaks that. So break the grass because this was Fallout. Somebody would be leaving a lot of bottle caps in the shrubberies. Well, it's convenient that somebody left a seed there that does that.
The hour grows late, and Gandalf the Grey rides to Isengard, seeking my counsel.
Oh, this guy's pretty nice. Look at the nice trees. Oh, poor horse.
So the Ring of Power has been found.
It was in the Shire, under my very nose.
Sauron is gathering all evil to him.
You know this? How?
I have seen it.
A Palantir is a dangerous tool, Saruman.
The hour is later than you think. Sauron's forces are already moving. They will find the ring and kill the one who carries it.
Frodo,
must join with Sauron. When did Saruman the Wise abandon reason for madness?
Go. Come on, madman. This old guy still got some tricks. Maybe instead of casting a firebolt, you should try casting fireball. You might have a better chance of actually getting me then. Does this work? It does. Probably doesn't work up against the ground attack, though. I was clearly aiming for the light fixture. But whatever.
I gave you the chance of aiding me willingly, but you had elected the way of pain.
I'm surprised how serious this still takes the story. Or we can push the boulder to distract literally everyone. Where were you? Come on, Sam. Stop sniffing, it makes you sound weird. Hurry. Come on, go scratch his eyes out. Or his lack thereof. Well, that was just mean. What did the owl ever do to you? Power. Flower power. Oh, interesting. Fields. For puppies. Wait, we have Mary now, so we can now do the fishing stuff. Filling bushes with a shovel is very good. Pippin, that's me. Sam. Grab. That was quick. Getting attacked by a bunch of baby bumblebees. Understood. I want to D first. D hole. Fortunately, I'm not a dwarf digging a hole, but it will do. We'll be able to correct that later. Yes, see, it's right there. Or at least it was.
Black Rider was looking for something.
I have to leave the Shire. Sam and I must get to Bree.
Buckleberry Ferry. Follow me.
How far to the nearest crossing?
The Brandywine Bridge. 20 miles.
Ah, yes, the Shire folk. So, the story may continue, but it will have to continue on a different day. Well, coin. We have the end of the game. So, good night, everyone. And I hope to see anyone who is here tomorrow night. I will let this play out. Oh, wait. No point.